Bullet Train keeps chugging along. $2.5 million put the action thriller in 5th place. The comic mystery See How They Run debuted in 4th place, taking in $3.1 million. Pearl, the prequel to X, opened in 3rd place with $3.12 million. After one weekend on top, Barbarian slipped to 2nd, scaring up $6.3 million. A decisive victory for The Woman King. Viola Davis stars in the historical action flick, which began its run in 1st place with $19 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
A new streaming series takes Star Wars fans into the earliest days of the rebellion. CNN's Rick Demagella has a preview.
To steal from the Empire? You just walk in like you belong.
Andor is a prequel to Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
They can't imagine that someone like me would ever get inside their house.
Diego Luna is back as Rogue One's Cassian Andor.
I was part of the whole process. I had chance to digest everything, to understand deeper why things were this way or this other way, to be part of the process of choosing the cast, the team, looking at the designs and getting it all in.
Genevieve O'Reilly reprises her role as Mon Mothma, a character she has portrayed on film in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and the animated Star Wars Rebels.
I feel incredibly fortunate to have been afforded the opportunity to step into the shoes of this woman at different times in my life, which are reflective of the different times in her life.
Diego Luna shares that sentiment.
I am a very lucky man, you know. I thought Rogue One was the only chance I was gonna have to be part of this world, and suddenly here I am, you know, still talking to audiences about new stuff coming out and getting the chance to explore deeper on the character.
Every day we wait, they get stronger. Let's take them by surprise.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
Speaking of superstars.
Yeah, Fiona and Jen, take it away on this Monday.
Yes, are you ready to break the ice or glass?
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, we are, because it's spooky creations with Justin's Cakes. Justin Dominguez is here. Now, this is not glass. It may look like it, but tell me what we have here.
Yeah, what we have here is isomalt sugar. It's kind of made with like beet juice. And it's a faux sugar that kind of holds together, it doesn't burn. And I'm gonna have you guys break it apart in a little bit and decorate some cupcakes. Yeah, for sure.
Wow, so it doesn't burn like regular sugar. All right, and of course, John Vale with Almo Biscuit Company is here. What have you got right there? Because that looks amazing.
So right here we have a Brisket Benedict.
All right, and what goes on it?
So we're gonna put the poached eggs on the top here.
I mean, that
Bear
looks
with me
amazing.
here, there it goes.
And you guys are getting ready for Brunch Fest,
Yes, we
right?
are.
It's a big
It's
deal.
this Saturday at 11 a.m.
Plenty.
I know. I think I'm drooling over here. Okay, he's gonna finish that, but also.
Yes. All right. Well, we've got a couple moms out of new Broncos. So these are t-shirts made by moms for moms that'll have you wearing some cute sayings as you head out the door.
You may just fall in love with them.
Yes. Oh, I like that.
Also, if you're looking for a place to take up the sport of pickleball, fastest growing sport, by the way, in the country, there's some new courts on the east side of town. You can play for free. Keyword, free. We're going to share all of that and more coming up on SA Live.
We made it into the upper 80s, close to 90, 95 this afternoon, 95 on Tuesday. Heat index will be a problem today and tomorrow. Less humidity by the end of the work week, but those temperatures go up. 98 Thursday, 98 on Friday, guys.
Doesn't that equinox have any pull whatsoever?
You would think, but no.
You would think.
But I know he's got some pull. Those people down there at SA Live, they got lots of pull when it comes to food.
Yeah.
The cupcakes and then the was that beef? Is that what that was? On a bun and with an egg? And
they always have great stuff.
SA Live starts right.
Please share now.
Today on SA Live, we're getting charged for the week. We're going to show you some hair-raising mad science experiments.
Plus, this is a big deal. There's a new place in town to play the fastest growing sport in the U.S. for free. We pick up the paddle to play pickleball. Creepy Cake Creations. A bloody heart never looks so good. We'll tell you where you can get a cake like this for the Halloween season, or maybe all year long. That's today on SA Live.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
It's showtime! Hello and happy Monday! You know, are you ready for fall? Because we are. We're also ready for fall temperatures, even though, you know, if your heart is pure and you believe, here's hoping, right?
We'll
Okay, so it
that.
may be hot, but we're going to show you ways to make it feel like fall all week long, we promise.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
Good afternoon, I'm Fiona Gorstiza.
I'm Jen Tobias Stresky, and that is our question today. When does it feel like fall?
January.
For you.
Sorry.
Fiona, yeah, for Fiona, it's January. I try to channel the fall vibes, you know, maybe wear something fallish, have your pumpkin spice.
Yes, yes, anything pumpkin spice,
Creamer.
hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Inside in the air conditioning or
Turn
something.
the AC up or down. Yes, down. Yes, you know what I mean. Okay, so let us know when it feels for fall for you, and we may share your answers a little later in the show.
Yes. All right. Well, when you start seeing spooky stuff on TV, you know it's time for fall.
It's Halloween Baking Championship, and this year it's featuring a San Antonio baker. Look at him.
Yes, Justin Dominguez, owner of Justin Cakes, is here to tell us how his spooky sweets landed him on the Food Network. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
So, congratulations, by the way, on
Thank you.
making it on the show, both that show and
this one,
show.
of course.
Okay. How did it all happen?
I've been making spooky cakes for years now, and I was actually found on Instagram. One of the producers kind of messaged me and said, hey, we're looking to cast people for Halloween Baking Championship. Do you want to do it? Of course, I fell on the floor, and then I said, of course I will.
So Justin, technically, you were discovered in like the new way people are discovered, right?
Yeah, thanks social media.
That is so cool. And we're seeing a clip here. You said these are your people,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
The other
Why?
bakers.
Tell us why. Tell us why you found your tribe.
I've never found a group of bakers that are just fully just ooky spooky and weird and crazy, and I finally found them. 11 of them.
Wow. Awesome. So we're going to get a sample of what you do, and you're an artist, right, as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely.
So that plays into your creations. What are we making today?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm kind of riffing off of our first episode. It was all bloody treats, so we're going to stick with that today. Our first one, I brought you both a trusty bottle of fake edible sugar blood.
See, and I totally thought this was just like food coloring or something. No.
Specially
edible
made.
blood.
I actually stole the secret from movies. It's what they use in movies for fake blood. It's
What's in it?
corn syrup, cocoa powder, and red food coloring.
Asking for a friend. Okay.
Now, for the first dessert, we're going to do the cake. And with this blood, you kind of can't go wrong. Just kind of go crazy. You can pour it all at once. You can let it drip over the sides. Whatever tickles your ookie spooky, really.
All right. This is fun. You said this. You always have this in your pantry. Is that right?
Oh yeah, I always
Some
have a
blood.
bottle or 2 or 4
Some handy
of edible
blood.
blood in my apartment at all times. It's a must.
Ta-da! I may have gone a little bit Dexter over here.
Nope, no such thing as extra.
Ooh, this is
Okay,
fun.
so what flavors are these cakes?
These cakes are just a regular chocolate cake. They're my kind of go-to. It's what people order the most year-round. So I stuck with that.
Okay.
And
tell us about, first, let's talk about that incredible decoration that's sitting on top of that cake. Because you are an artist first. So what is that made of?
so this heart and fingers are made out of modeling chocolate. I went to art school, and so it kind of just felt like working with clay. So it's the next best thing, and you can eat it.
There's a lot of love that goes into that, right? The detail.
Can you,
see
look
that?
at the detail and like the blood like gooping into like the, you know.
Little blood bubbles.
Delicious.
Look at
Delicious.
the It's delicious. It's mouth-watering. Yes. There, another mouth-watering example. Look at those creations. So were there any creations that that you've done that impressed, like where you impressed yourself?
There's a couple. This year I did a Stranger Things cake. I did Vecna. He was a popular one. I also did A Lady in the Lake from The Haunting of Bly Manor. Was one of my favorites.
Sounds spooky. And then we have this. We're ready to break this here because it looks like glass, right?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Again, what's in this again?
So this is isomalt sugar. It's a sugar substitute. It doesn't burn like sugar does, so it makes great edible glass. So if you want to take that spoon and just whack it a couple times on it.
Oh, look at that. Just like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. And then you can just take pieces of it, put them in your cupcakes, as many as you want.
And so it doesn't burn like regular sugar.
Right.
So that.
It's so much easier. You literally just pour it into a
So what
pot.
is it? Oh, hold on.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. It
Doesn't really taste like anything.
right?
It doesn't really have a taste, but it's not bad.
But
I
it's
mean,
fun to
I
pretend to
love
chew
the
on glass.
effect. I mean, this looks like glass, feels like glass. Even.
Totally.
And you said they use this in the movies too, right?
Yeah, like when they
crunches
break
really
bottles
loud.
over people's head.
All right.
You got the crunch going
Yeah,
over
and
there.
then just finish it off with more of your blood.
Can't go wrong with more blood.
You can't go wrong with
All
more
right,
blood.
let's add some more
It's a
blood.
motto.
And this is something that you started doing, you said, during the pandemic, is that right?
Yeah, during the pandemic, I had so much time on my hands. I think we all did, and I just kind of channeled it all into making creepy, delicious desserts.
And thank goodness for that.
Yes. And people can hire you, right, all year long for some spooky creations, or even just a regular cake if they have a request.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
All sorts of flavors, everything.
Any flavor you can think of, I can make it.
That blood is delicious.
I know.
Just
Ain't
saying.
gonna lie. I got some too off my finger.
And people can tune in and watch the show, right? So
Absolutely.
exciting.
Yeah, very.
Okay.
It's
All right.
crazy.
Tonight?
Tonight, 8 p.m.
All right, you can watch the Halloween Baking Championship on Food Network or catch it streaming on Discovery Plus. And for more information, of course, on the S on SA Live tab.
All right, this week we kick off the fall season, so it may be a good time to take up a new sport outdoor. I mean, I don't know about this week, it's kind of hot, but
It's a little hot this week,
fall
but, you know.
season.
So it's the fastest growing sport in the nation. And it has been, right?
Yeah,
This is so
it seems like
crazy.
it has been for a while, but it's continuing to grow, and there's now a new place to play pickleball, and you can play for free. Take a look.
This sport is taking off. Personally, I think it's fun and it can be competitive if you want it to be competitive, but the biggest thing is the social aspect. You know, we for San Antonio Pickleball Association, we have over 150 members already, and I can honestly say 90% of those I would have never met had it not been for pickleball.
Cindy Waddell is the president of the San Antonio Pickleball. Interested can participate in the sport both recreationally or competitively.
So we're super excited to open up our brand new courts here at Fairchild Tennis Center. We have 6 new pickleball courts that just opened up this past weekend.
This is wonderful, not only for San Antonio Pickleball Association, but everybody in San Antonio for these new 6 courts in Phase 1 to be opened. And Parks and Rec have been awesome funding this, as well as District 2. And then Phase 2 opens, we hope, later this year. We're hoping an additional 12 or 14 maybe. So we'll have a lot, because there's some nights when we play open play where we have 90 people. So we try to make sure that there's wherever people play, they're comfortable where they're playing. Like there's a kind of a recreation side, and then there's a competitive side. Because somebody that's only been playing a month, for safety reasons, I wouldn't want them to get in and play with somebody who's a 4 or 5 player that might smash the ball.
The San Antonio Pickleball Association also has outreach programs. Their website features tons of resources, whether you're trying to learn the sport or maybe just find a court near you.
Well, two of our goals for San Antonio Pickleball Association, it's a nonprofit, and it is to grow pickleball in San Antonio. The bigger one is we take monetary donations and we do tournaments to raise money for scholarships for high school kids, local high school kids in the area. This past May, we just awarded 6 high school seniors some scholarships money in the first year that we were ever a part of it. It is for all ages and all abilities, and we've had grandkids come out with their grandparents and play. They are, 8 years old. We've had people that are 80 come out to play.
We are open to the community, open to all ages. Bring yourself. We have paddles and balls ready for you here at the facility. You just have to bring yourself and come and play, ready to have fun.
The courts are open Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 8 p.m. And on Wednesdays and Fridays, they're also open from 9 a.m. to noon, Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
If it wasn't for the community coming out and believing and wanting and advocating for the growth of pickleball, we don't know really what would have been. So we're just thankful for that, and we want to welcome everyone to come out, enjoy these new courts and the existing courts, and just continue to play and grow the sport.
Tell you what, it was a hot day out there, but I was playing with them and I didn't even care really about that because you have so much fun doing the sport, all ages, and the San Antonio Pickleball Association is ready and willing to help anyone who would like to learn, and you can become a member.
All right, for more information, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
Still ahead on SA Live, are you having an existential crisis? This local brunch spot could be the cure. We check out some of their popular items on the menu.
But first, if those spooky desserts didn't have your hair standing on end, this will. We're teaching you about fall weather in a very shocking way. It's all next on SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, you might be shocked to hear fall officially begins in a few days. You might be even more shocked when you hear what the temperatures are going to be, but that's not our domain. Okay, the weather will soon eventually change, and that could lead to some hair-raising situations.
As you can see, right? Andrea Cook, Programming Director with Mad Science of Austin and San Antonio, here to show us why the change in season could lead to some bad hair days.
I know. I'm going to turn this off real quick so we can do our at-home first.
Okay. I feel like my hair is going to...
I know. We're talking about static electricity, and static electricity is my personal favorite electricity, maybe because I'm a mad scientist, I don't know, or I get a little giggle when there's a static shock. But we're going to talk about what you can do at home with your junior scientist that's safe and fun for everyone. Okay. So static electricity is the buildup of electrons, and electrons are negatively charged, unlike us. So what we would like to do is create some friction and get a buildup of electrons. Now you can do that with the classic balloon, or also styrofoam cups work really well too. So you're going to have to mess up your hair. I'm so sorry. Do a little...
Got some hairspray back there. I'll fix it.
Yeah, it's cool. Friction, get a buildup. Now, one thing I have some static butterflies. So just a butterfly picture and then some tissue paper, so lightweight paper. And then you can make the wings flap by using your static electricity from your hair. Oh, I already got one going up.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And you want them to kind of hover over. I've got one good wing and one kind of sad wing. I've got an injured butterfly. But you can do that.
More. I know, I'm like, wait, we need more.
Get more charge. You got to make sure too that wherever you're rubbing, like on your hair, getting your electrons, that's where you're putting over your butterfly too. So you can take that charge, and you can also, this might be a little bit messier, but salt and pepper on a plate and build up a charge. I like to do it with a styrofoam cup or the white balloon. Okay. Rub, and then hover it over the salt and pepper. Now this is a science activity for your scientist eyeballs and your scientist ears. Okay? I don't have any, so I'm pretending.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's so cool.
Oh, look at that.
I'm like,
do it with the white balloon.
I never fix my hair as a mad scientist.
That feels good too. You had a little itch there.
I know. I was like, I can be here for a little bit.
I'm gonna lean over.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
I told you, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oddly
relaxing. Cheesy.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I could sit here and do that for a while.
Now, that's at home things. I have a Graaff Generator. And how this works, I know, fancy. In the middle, there's a belt, not a belt that holds up your pants, but like a rubber belt. And then up here, there's a wheel, and down here, you turn it on, the belt starts to rotate. And it's going to be rubbing and building up friction. So the hair, on the faux hair on top, is going crazy because they all have the same charge, and like charges repel. So it sounds kind of cool. You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
I can feel it too.
Yeah.
And that's why the hair goes like this. So you can do some fun things with your fancy schmancy hair. You could take the charge out by having it attracted to a metal bolt. But then wood is an insulator, so wood's like, hey, you stop, right? You could do that. Hold on. Okay. I'm short, obviously. Now, instead of using hair, you could use aluminum pie plates to also let this charge build up. I should have warned you. I'm sorry.
Batteries on.
We're just as shocked as they are. Okay.
But my favorite thing to do is to actually put people onto the Graaff Generator, not like to sit there.
Okay.
But we could try that with the two of you in a few minutes if you're brave enough.
Okay. All right.
Are you?
Well, okay. Jen is closest.
Oh, you're not getting away with this.
You threw the bus.
I'll go next.
Well, we could do it. I know, right? It's pretty fun. We could do it individually, and then we could see what happens when we send static electricity from one to another.
Oh, let's.
Okay,
shall we?
All right,
Okay.
so I'll turn this off, and we'll get ready.
All right.
Okay.
Yay!
Still ahead on SA Live. Have a little fun with your fashion. It's a clever t-shirt line straight out of South Texas. How you can get your hands on them and what made these local moms get into the business.
And next, have you been relying on your credit cards too much? How a local company can get you out of debt faster. It's straight ahead on SA Live.
Friction, friction, friction. Get a build up. Now what?
The cost of nearly everything we buy has increased. Many Texans have relied on credit cards and personal loans to help cover those increased costs, and now they're struggling to pay overwhelming debt. If you have $30,000 to $100,000 worth of credit card debt and personal loans, there is help, and Tim Wilkins with Debt Redemption Texas Debt Relief joins us with solutions. Welcome.
We are that help.
I'm glad to hear it. So tell us about some of the solutions your company offers to those struggling with tens of thousands of debt.
Well, there are many people struggling right now. We come out of the pandemic, we go into inflation, interest rates are rising, and people are paying for their necessities with credit cards, was tacking on extra interest to already higher prices. So many people are coming to us saying, we just can't do that this month, this year, we're done. And we look to find the best solution. Our Texas Debt Relief specialists sit down, they look at everybody's individual situation to find their best solution. That solution might be a debt consolidation loan to lower their interest rates. It could be a credit counseling or debt program that actually finds lower interest rates without a new loan, or it could actually be a debt negotiation program that negotiates large reductions of their principal balances. And what that does is actually saves people money right off the top and helps them negotiate that debt to get a program payment that could be less than half compared to just making minimum payments, and helps them resolve that debt in as little as 24 to 48 months, depending on their budget.
Wow, okay, great information there. Why should Texans avoid out-of-state debt relief companies and use a local Texas-based company?
Well, of course, we're taking care of our fellow Texans. We have been for over 20 years. And debt is one of those things that's very stressful. It's the leading cause of trouble in relationships. People need that help, and to be able to come into our beautiful office and sit down face to face and get that personal attention is very important. The phone is a very personal thing as well, and to know that we're just a phone call away right here in San Antonio is big. But we also have a lowest fee guarantee. Those out-of-state companies can charge really high fees, and we're typically 40% less than those out-of-state companies, and a lot of them may not even be licensed in the state of Texas. They might just be advertising companies that are buying your information and selling it off to the highest bidder.
Oh my goodness. Okay, good to know. And you're local and you're here to help. So you have some graphs to show us some of the options and how they measure up.
I do. This is really important to know. If you look at this first graph, $50,000 is a very common credit card debt amount that we have. And just making minimum payments over time, you could pay over $100,000 paying that off. Credit counseling and the debt consolidation loan, you can see that's around $63,000. But our debt negotiation program, that can be less than what you actually owe today. Now, this next one is the really important one. When families sit down, they spread the bills out for the month and say, how are we going to get by this month? They look at those minimum payments on $50,000 in debt. That could be as much as $2,000. And with interest rate hikes coming, who knows where it could go. With credit counseling or debts with negotiation, that could be around $880 or $1,050. And with our debt negotiation program, our Texas Debt Relief Program, you see that program payment less than half of minimum payments, and you see 48 months down there. Taking that burden off of your family in as little as 24 to 48 months is a huge sigh of relief.
All right, all the information there. Thank you so much for being here to share all of that. Now you can book your free phone or office consultation today with Debt Redemption Texas Debt Relief. Just give them a call, 1-800-971-4060, or go online, debtredemption.com/KSAT. Still ahead on SA Live, we're taking things up to the next level. You don't want to miss what happens when we turn the power up on the electric experiments. And next, who's got the best brunch of the bunch? A local restaurant goes head-to-head with some of the other best breakfast spots in town to see who has the unbeatable brunch. Don't go anywhere. And here's a look at what's coming up on SA Live's Fall Kickoff Week. Welcome back to SA Live. Breakfast isn't just the most important meal of the day. This place wants to make it the most fun.
Yes, John Vale from Almo Biscuit Company and Panaderia is here to show us great items on the menu. So what are we making today?
All right, well today we're making Baja shrimp tacos. So we have everything we need for that here for you. You want to add the oil?
Yep, we'll put some oil in here. And I just gave Fiona that tortilla. And then we'll add the shrimp. Yeah.
Yes, add the shrimp.
Any seasoning?
Yes, after the shrimp though, of course.
After goes on? Okay.
Now, Alamo Biscuit Company has been featured on some national TV shows, right?
Yes, we've been on the cooking channel actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was nerve-wracking actually.
This
but
is not as nerve-wracking.
No, not this. Being on the national stage was we love y'all. We love y'all show.
Well, I mean, technically, we are international. We're on the web. We're on the web. So we're international.
Hey, San Antonio. Might as well be, right?
All right, and you're going to be competing, of course, at the San Antonio Brunch Festival this weekend, right?
Yes.
Tell us all about it.
So this Saturday at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., we will be competing at the 3rd annual San Antonio Brunch Festival. So we're looking forward to it. We have won the last 2 years People's Choice Awards. That's why we have the trophies up here. So we're looking for a 3-peat, hopefully.
Yeah, that's so exciting. And we're making the tacos now, but you have so many other things.
Yeah, so
on
we
the
do
menu.
everything on biscuits, but we also feature other items that are not biscuit related. So we have your traditional tacos. We have, like, for example, Baja shrimp tacos. We have pasta dishes. We have everything, even burgers.
Okay, and you just saw a picture of them on the screen. Tell us, folks, what we're looking at right here.
That's one of my favorite. That's a Brisket Benedict right there.
You know, I don't know if I could trust that, Benedict. It's two-faced.
So we actually smoke everything on site in our smoker. So it's.
He's like, trust it.
I had to do it like
I know. You can trust it.
All right, here we go. Look at that.
So satisfying.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Should I do the other one?
Yes.
Oh, let's do it.
Should you? Please do. Yes. And the flag is your signature thing, right?
Yes, we flag every item. Yes,
all right, how's the shrimp looking here?
I think it's ready. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's perfect.
So let me, I'm going to pick this up, or, yes, Fiona will come to me.
Yes, there you go.
Hold on, put the lettuce,
lettuce
down.
first.
Lettuce down first. Sorry, that was me. Again, I was so busy over there with the Benedict. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
There you go.
Trying to make you proud here, John.
There you go. No, y'all doing great. Doing really good.
It smells amazing. And the seasoning just...
right, that's good right there. So then throw a little of the toppings over there. You got a pico de gallo, some queso fresco, some cilantro.
On it. Okay, so while I'm finishing this right here, let's talk about the yum-yums that's in front of us.
So tempting, by the way.
So
yes,
we have a panaderia there at the restaurant. Our bakers bakes everything daily, fresh, literally. That's like the biscuits. We have everything from cinnamon rolls all the way down to coffee cake. So we have conchas, empanadas, blueberry muffins. Everything's homemade.
Oh, looks so good. Do you have a favorite?
Honestly, golly, the conchas and empanadas are.
Yes, now that pairs nice with coffee, but also you have some boozy drinks there too.
Yes, we are known to be a fun brunch place. So people like to booze it up, and those are our #1 sellers, the mimosa flights. You have a pineapple mimosa, you have a mango, and a pomegranate.
You know what's wrong with these right now?
What's wrong?
They're
not
in
empty?
our hands. They're not in our hands. They're not in our hands. Okay. All right. So cheers. All right.
Cheers.
And of course, you do catering as well?
Yes, we do catering. Yeah, a lot actually. So, yeah.
Now, how did Alamo Biscuit Company get started?
Back in 2019, I was trying to create something different that the city needed. And we're missing a biscuit place.
Yeah.
We don't have no biscuit places. So I went ahead and took the gamble and said, you know what? I'm going to go all in here and create something that the city needed. So.
And so from tacos to all the different kinds of biscuit creations, would you say, right?
Yes, tacos, burgers, we have everything. We pretty much have everything you need.
But with the biscuit, it just makes it better, right?
Of course. Biscuits
I mean, you can't go wrong.
everything
You can't
better.
go wrong.
You can't go wrong with biscuits. That's why we have brisket on a biscuit right there.
Nothing such love and light, something from the oven. Yes.
All right, so the Brunch Fest, big deal happening this weekend.
This weekend, yes. So like I said, we're looking forward to it. We're excited. It's the third annual, so we're hopefully we could win again this year. We'll see.
And you can't give away what you're making, right?
We can't.
But
we can't.
But we'll involve a biscuit.
But yeah, this
He's
goes.
not going to spill those biscuits.
It will involve one of our homemade biscuits.
Okay,
and
that's
go
all you can say.
Visit us at the booth.
Okay, that's a lot of good food there, though. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, again, Biscuit Company and Panaderia. Just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Looks delicious. All right. Next on the show, celebrate the holidays in style and comfort, how a local business has you covered with fun and clever t-shirts, and what made a local mom get started in this business. Keep it right here. You're watching SA Live.
Well, that about sums it up right there. The Tired Moms Club. Welcome back to SA Live. We'll celebrate in style and, most importantly, comfort. These t-shirts are a fun way to always stay in season. And Amy Wills, co-owner of Cactus Flower Tees, is here to show us a little bit of her line of t-shirts and, of course, tell us how the whole business got started. So welcome. Okay?
Thanks for having me.
All right, I love this. So you guys are local moms out of New Braunfels.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We love to celebrate local businesses on this show. So tell us a little bit about how you create these t-shirts.
So how we create these t-shirts is we have a commercial heat press, and whenever the design comes in, we press it directly onto the shirt and we ship it out immediately so that our customers aren't waiting around days or weeks for a shirt, that they're really eager and excited to get in the mail.
And that's the thing, it's about comfort, right?
Yes, they're so soft, they're so versatile. You can wear them with anything from leggings and jeans to skirts and slacks. They really match well with everything and anything.
And how did you guys get started?
Well, the short answer is me and Conchetta both just love comfy clothes. Our entire closets are pretty much jeans, leggings, and t-shirts, and we really wanted to do something fun together that would create a tangible product that we could put in the hands of women, moms everywhere, to help them feel empowered and strong and beautiful through their clothing.
All right, so let's talk about what you have for fall, because you've got the fall vibes happening right now.
I am so ready. I'm ready for 30-degree weather.
And there is our fabulous model. Who is that?
Conchetta.
Yes, the other
She's
half
ready for
of
fall
the business.
too.
Yes, the other half of this business, right? And that shirt comes in how many colors?
Anything. If you see a design that you love and you're like, oh, I'm a football mom, I love all the football, but I hate the color red, we can absolutely change that for you and get it on a different color, and we can distress it and make it like bleached and make it more of a rustic look too.
All right, and there is, of course, we're looking at some of the other t-shirts available for fall, and you've already got your mind on the holidays, right? Between Christmas and Halloween.
Excited for Halloween and Christmas for sure.
Okay.
Love all of them.
Okay, and we have some of those examples too, but we've got one also. Oh, there are the Christmas
such a
examples.
cute one too.
So Christmas, Halloween, and of course, if you want to kind of customize a shirt,
So
what's
if you
possible?
have a particular design in mind, you can send us an email, a comment on Facebook, or a message, and we can absolutely get that custom shirt ordered for you.
Okay, and we've got great sports shirts too for basketball moms.
Oh yeah, football
soccer
moms, baseball moms, volleyball moms. If you're a dance mom, we have everything, even men's shirts for Father's Day. If you want to match with your little mini me, we've got mommy and me shirts. We're doing kid sizes and toddler sizes too, so we're really branching out in a lot of different stuff.
And of course, we can't leave anything out about mom life, right?
Oh,
so
yes.
Tell folks how they can order.
So right now we're primarily selling through our private Facebook group, which is Cactus Flower Tees VIP. And if you go to our Facebook group, you're gonna see all of the information at the top, which is gonna give you how to order, how to shop, returns and exchanges if you need any of that. And we post up a tea drop or like a picture of a shirt, and that's going to give you a really good idea of what you can expect to get in the mail from us. And if you love it, you just comment on it, sold, size, and your email, and we invoice you in real time.
Boom! All right, Amy Wills and Conchetta Smith, thank you so much. For more information on Cactus Flower Tees, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, next on the show, we're hoping to spark your interest in science. See what happens when we turn up the power on our electric experiment. Stay with us.
Power of static electricity, but the most shocking experiments are still to come. We're having fun here.
Programming director with Mad Science of Austin and San Antonio joins us with the power of static electricity and show us what else we can do.
What's up?
Like our,
that's what we say.
Like
What's
our
up?
Mike Oster hates jokes. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we've got a static charge going, and my hair is going toward it. I don't know if yours is.
I feel
so
it.
all the hair, the faux hair on top, it has a negative charge, so they're repelling. But what I want to do is to put you first, Jen, on there. So let me turn it off. And you don't have to use stick with bolt. I just like to, so there are no surprises.
Like you have a magic wand there.
Yeah, I know. All right, so feet are on the stool. Hands are on the dome of the machine.
Why am I scared?
All right, don't be scared. Trust.
Don't be scared.
Right.
Don't be scared.
There's gonna be friction building up.
Okay.
And you should, there your hair goes.
Oh, wow, look at the back.
So hold your arms still, but shake your head to help those leg charges repel.
Whoa! Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it like a
I feel it. Oh, I feel it.
I said,
We always say shake it like a supermodel.
Shake, shake, shake.
There you go, supermodel.
Yes,
Oh gosh, the most awkward supermodel ever.
No, you know what would be interesting is if you gave Fiona a high five right now, you could.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so you're a good conductor. Hold on, I'm taking the charge out of you.
Okay.
There we go. Now, you want to rotate? And
Yes,
Fiona can come over.
Oh,
So we're gonna have, it's your time to shine.
Am I the next victim?
Yeah. Volunteer.
Volunteer, I mean volunteer.
Hands on the metal dome, because metal's a good conductor, and you are as well. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna build up that charge.
Oh, she's got the
you're
shake
like
down.
preemptive head shakes.
Well, let's try.
Very nice. No, it looks good.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
See, who needs a Beyonce fan?
What we need is hairspray. Just get it going.
That's so cool.
So now what we can do is we can send that static electricity from you into Jen and into other brave volunteers. All right. So Fiona, take one hand off, your right hand off.
Okay.
Okay, and then I want you to grab hands with Jen.
Grab.
Be committed. Yes. Okay, you have to be committed to science.
I'm
now, will you grab a hand? Oh, yeah. Now, you grab a hand? Oh, that was tiny. All right, you grab a hand. Did you get anything? No. Switch. Okay. Okay, yeah. What happened?
Wow. He must have a superpower.
All right. Excellent. Okay, let go.
Let go.
And then high five one more time. Oh, she let go, let go.
Oh, let go, let go.
Thank y'all.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, volunteers.
Static electricity is my fave.
Oh, what a good time there. Now, how can people book you for an event?
Oh my goodness, birthday parties, special events, go to sanantonio.madscience.com.
All right, well, thank you so much. For more information on Mad Science of Austin and San Antonio, you can head over to our website, salive.com. Click the As Seen on SA Live tab. That was fun. Tomorrow on SA Live, our fall kickoff week continues with fall sewing projects that kids and adults can both enjoy together this season.
Plus, are you ready to visit the 100-acre woods? You can see Winnie the Pooh and his friends on stage right here in town. We chat with the actors for a sneak preview. That and more tomorrow at 1 on SA Live. Well, what is super soft water? KSAT local expert John Wayne Service Company shares how you can get it.
Hi, I'm Jake Allen with Halo Water Systems. We're at a home today with John Wayne Service Company to install our Halo 5 whole house water filtration and conditioning system. That is combined with our premium water softener solution. Paired together, we call it the Halo Super Soft Combo. Let's go take a look. Today's install is in a new home that is pre-plumbed for our equipment, which is typical with newer builds and will save our homeowner time and money with today's install. So the first thing we are going to do is pre-test the water hardness and the chlorine levels. As you can see, we are reading about 4 to 5 parts per million of chlorine using a simple pool test kit. Now let's see the hardness. So we are getting about 18 to 20 grains of hardness. These water readings are not uncommon for our area, and this water can definitely benefit from our Halo 5 Super Soft Combo. The primary reason our homeowners are going with the Halo 5 Super Soft Combo is for their family. Their son Luke has sensitive skin, as does our homeowner Brittany. An added benefit will be helping keep harmful deposits out of their water heater and appliances. Okay, the team is ready to work and get this family some high-quality H2O. So we are now done with the installation portion. Let's see what the water readings are now. As you can see, the Halo 5 Super Soft system is doing its job, and this family will enjoy the crystal clear, great tasting water for years to come because this system comes with a 10-year warranty. If you want to have the best drinking water for you and your family, or just want to see what's in your water, visit johnwayne.com.
All right, earlier we asked you, when does it feel like fall to you? Colleen says when I can open a window and breathe.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's always nice. Valerie says when the leaves are all over the yard. Oh yes, the crunch of the leaves.
Tia says when Starbucks releases their pumpkin lattes.
Oh, I think they have already. Vicky, yep, when it gets cooler. And you mentioned Fiona, right? Mm-hmm. January.
That's right, yeah, January. All right, and of course the Big Give is up and running, right?
Yep, their website is active now, so you don't have to wait till Thursday. You can donate to your favorite nonprofit starting now, really.
TheBigGiveSA.org, right? All right.
Yep.
Thank you so much. We'll see you here tomorrow at 1.